morning or good evening, depending on where you're from. Thank you for joining me again. Today is actually Sacred Sessions number 10. Amazing. It's also a very important day for me. Today is my dad's angelversary. He has been in the world of spirit for 30 years today. And his birthday is actually on the Lion's porthole, the 8th of the 8th, the Lion's Gate porthole. So I'm actually having an event on Saturday evening for those of you in my timeline, or if not, you can always join. And yeah, we're having a special event for my dad's birthday. He will be 70 on the 8th of the 8th, or would have been 70. So thank you for joining me. I feel like the energy is very intense for me today. My head is actually pounding. I feel as though we've got really a lot of support from the spirit world around me and as well as you. I've also pulled a card today, and funnily enough, it's the fertility card. So for those of you who are birthing new ideas, birthing new ways of living, birthing new routines, having a physical child come into the family tree is always a very exciting stage for all the families, really. It's an extension of who we were, who we are, and who we're going futuristically into being. It's actually a lovely, lovely thing. So there's lots of energy around at the moment, and it's very potent, I feel. I like to start my day off with a bit of a routine that kind of makes me feel like I'm a little bit me on the day. You know, I think it's very important to start our days off on the right footing if we can. Of course, we are not always perfect. And who would want to be? I don't particularly want to be. I want to be authentic. Very different. Anyway, so it's a lot of potential energy right now for manifestation. I know I talk about manifestation a lot, but what I want you all to understand is how potently powerful you really are. And that you realistically can bring anything into your journey that you really would like to. I think the only difference is people get a bit zealous and go for the Mercedes-Benz straight away, and it may not be in your part of the journey quite right now. Anyway, what is in the journey is a beautiful, lovely caller from New Zealand. Hello, Reva. How are you, my doll?
I'm good. Thank you.
Hello, my neighbour. How are you? Well, how can I help you this morning, my precious?
I was just after sort of an overview on, I'm just looking for confirmation that I'm, on the right path and that everything's going to be working out for me the way that I need it to.
Yep. Okay, Reva, the first thing
Can I be that broad?
No, that's fine, babe. That's fine. As long as we're connecting and there's a voice connection, that's all I tend to need. I don't need your date of birth, your star sign, your whereabouts, your shoe size. But what I do get for you first and foremost around you is, would anybody be dealing with property, wanting to move, land, rural, change of scenery? Would that resonate? Yep. Okay. So if that is where some of your stress or worry or concern about the balls moving, if that's a little bit of your concern, Reva, I will have to say to you, I get property. It feels really good. I will say I feel excited in the energy of it, but I will say that I'm not quite over the threshold yet. So there's still a little bit of a ways to go. I feel as though the month of October is going to be significant here. So I'm not sure if you can take that for days. Okay, great. And I also want to encourage you to keep going forward. I feel as though you are doing something new. So whether this is you keeping it positive, trying not to let the stress in, the anxiety, the mental chitter-chatter get me down, bring me down, change anything, I think you're doing wonderful. They are clapping, which also confirms to me you're doing great. So keep pushing through those uncomfortable moments. you're really on the precipice of getting what you want. And usually, God love them, the universe will challenge the heck out of us, literally. We will literally need to jump through our hoops. It's kind of like, you wanted this, baby. Let's see how much you wanted this. So they will.
Yes.
They will push us to
that
our...
totally resonates with me.
They want you to know you're
that
doing
totally
well.
resonates.
I get a mother figure in spirit for you, sweetheart. And I have to say, I come in really, really strong. I'm going to say that this beautiful lady was a curvaceous more lady. Now, let me correct myself. They can often say this sort of stuff when they want to discern between nanny over dad's side, nanny over mum's side. Okay, you might have had short nanny, tall nanny, you know, small nanny and curvaceous nanny. And I feel like curvaceous nanny, or the nanny that had the large breast area, I will say, is coming in around you. I get so much yellow, sweetheart. And I also want to say to you, I don't know if I was connecting to the letter M, but I'm going to give it to you in case that was what I was meant to do. But I want to say to you
That's
this. I also... Yes,
that's my grandmother on my dad's side.
Yes, and this is what I was saying between nanny and mummy and dad. I also want to say, was there some sort of service done? Now, let me correct myself. I'm not just talking about Army, Navy, Air Force. I'm talking about police, firemen, any sort of full-on service to the community. And I would like to say I want to connect that to dad's side, because we're talking to nanny from dad's side. She's also saying, who smokes around you, sweetheart?
Who, what, sorry?
Who smokes, darling? Or was this her or dad?
I think it was dad.
Okay, she's just mentioning that. That's all, darling. I'll try not to stop, so please don't think I'm being rude. But Reva, if we do get disconnected, you could always come and check me out over on Facebook Land, and if I'm still on, I'll happily finish the reading for you, darling. But what I will say to you is this. I feel as though she comes through. She wants to encourage you. She's also talking about you in a relationship. So I don't know if that relationship came after her passing, or she's basically saying, I give my blessing. I like it. I'm happy about it. So if you have a new partner, or the partnership, or the relationship, I feel like Nana's going, I like it. I'm into it. Keep going there as well. I get the number 3 around you, and I'm not sure if that's March or children, to be quite honest. And I would also like to say, would Nana also have a younger male back from the family in the spirit world with her, honey?
Yes.
Okay, because she's acknowledging the younger male. There you go. She's acknowledging that she has the younger male that is connected to the family tree with her in the spirit world. And I feel as though he may have gone after her, only because I feel like I had a meet and a greet. And because it's coming from her, I feel like it may have been her that met him, or he came after she crossed over, whichever way. I also want to say I am completely fine and free of my body's limitations. So I also want to say this to you. She feels like she's dancing. She's having a good old time. So if that was not how she crossed over with her body's limitation, she wants you to know she's free of all of that. There is a cancer connection, and I will say that that is a symptom that is coming through maybe a few of the people over in the spirit world. So I'm not just going to put it over at Nanny's part, but she is saying that there was a cancer connection for someone who passed, and there was also an impact, a hit, an accident, something like that. It was very quick. But she wants you to know she's very much around you. She said, look out for the birds. I feel as though you're going to look up at the sky, and you're either going to see a beautiful hawk or an eagle or something like that. It's not this little sparrow or a little pigeon or something. It's going to be significant, sweetheart. So she's just saying, when you want confirmation, look up to the sky and you will get a bird circling the house or circling you, or you'll see this beautiful eagle, or you'll see this beautiful significant bird. She wants you to know she's free as the bird. So please. And also, after the passing, was there a family rift or a family argument over possessions?
during and after, yes.
Yes, she wants to acknowledge that she's aware of both during and after. She also wants to say, I'll work it out. She really doesn't care. Like, to be quite honest, she's getting a bit tough love. Right? It's stuff. I don't care. Stop being a fool is basically the message. So it doesn't really matter. And realistically, you're only just hurting yourselves. So stop it, please. I'm disapproving from the spirit world of you being silly to each other. Other than that, I really don't care about the possessions, okay? She wants you to know that she always had a special place for you in her heart. She had eyes on you, sweetheart. So I don't know if it was as you were growing up, she had a bit to do with you, or she watched you, but she saw this beautiful heart in you, sweetheart, and she wants you to know that is what she's proud of with you. You're a beautiful woman, you're a beautiful soul, and your heart beats for all of those around you. She wants you to definitely know that she's going to be encouraging you and giving you a little bit more energy and whatnot to make these changes kind of be a smooth, transition for you. And she wants you to know, sweetheart, okay. She said, I'm going to have a drink for you, is what she said. Now, I don't know if she meant cup of tea, shandy, beer, long neck, don't know. But she's saying she's going to have a drink for you. So if that was definitely something that you guys did, she wants you to know she's very much around you. I also want to know September also comes up as significant for birthdays and anniversaries. And Reva, I have completely enjoyed connecting to your beautiful grandmother today. I send you her love and her best wishes for you. A key is coming. So if it's a change of location or a house, she's just put a massive key in front of me, darling. It's going to happen. Just trust. She sends you all the love, and she says, forever, my love. Always, always. She's going to go. We've got to cut it off now, Reva. Thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank
Take
you
all that
so
love.
much.
She's still around you, darling. Much love to you all. Have a great week. Take care, Reva. Whew. The energy is huge this morning, and let me tell you, I woke up with a bit of a headache, and it's actually subsiding. Literally right now, I can feel it. So yay! Good day. It was great to catch up with Reva and her beautiful Nana. Listen, everybody, try and have the best week possible. Try and be as easy and loving to yourself as possible. Try to make the best out of every possible opportunity, because realistically, it's an opportunity and it's all we've got left sometimes. Smile, be happy, tell people you love them. Make sure those around you know that they're in your heart.